球进绿色的碟，漂亮，就可以自选一个福袋。我挑第3排第6个。自选抓抓乐1张，拿了吧你。拿最后1张。金条，刮完看看。红龙1条，找老板兑换去。老板中龙了。谢谢老板。
In my last spread, we talked about what a daily spread looks like in a bullet journal. And in this video, I'm going to show you what a weekly spread looks like, which is how I choose to plan using my bullet journal. I still use the process of the daily spread, but I like to have my entire week laid out for me. It just works better for my brain to see everything that we have going on in the week all in one place. So for planning, I like to draw my weekly spread on a Sunday night. But I just got it done a little bit early so that all of you that are starting this bullet journal process can see what it looks like. There are a ton of different ways that you can draw out a weekly spread. The one that I'm drawing out today is what I tend to use the most when I was bullet journaling faithfully. And since I haven't done this for a couple years, I'm going to try to do a lot of different spreads first so that I can share videos with you and also just get those creative juices flowing. So to start out with this spread, you draw a little calendar in the top corner. Of course, I like to add washi tape. Then you're going to make 6 columns across the bottom. These columns are 4.5 centimeters apart. And the last column on each page ends up being 4 centimeters. I split this last column on the very right-hand page to be for Saturday and Sunday. So I'm going to write my day of the week at the top in every column. And it works best for me to then do our events for our family at the top of each weekday. So I use my color coding key to write out everything that's going on for the day based on each family member's colors. And that's all I like to do in advance. Then I like to abide by that daily spread process. So either the night before or the morning, I make a task list under the day. I'll add more when Monday actually comes, but I just wanted to show you.
Hey TikTok, here's something a little different. It's a story about a dog and a door. I live out in the woods with my dog Miles, and he got sick about 10 days ago. He's been my best friend for 15 years, and once he started stumbling, I knew I had to take him to the emergency room. Miles had a bowel obstruction, and it's because I gave him a piece of corn on the cob. It's been scary and I've been guilt-ridden, so I've decided just to distract myself and build this door for Miles. He's old now and has a hard time with stairs, so I wanted to create a back door to my beautiful garden that entered at ground level. I've never built a door before, but I got busy and stayed distracted. Miles had surgery to remove the obstructed bowel, but he stayed sick for 3 days. I would visit him and try to get him to walk, try to get him to eat or drink, and he wasn't doing any of that. I've stayed hopeful and I kept on building. I figured it'd be a really grand surprise for him once he got out. Well, 3 days turned to 5 and another surgery, and he still wasn't eating. I'd visit him every single night. I have felt so guilty for this mistake, and he's paying the price. And I just have been focused on this door, just get this done for when he comes home. I've never done miter joints before, and I've challenged myself on this project. After the second surgery, Miles bounced back and was sent home, but it felt off right away. I could tell something was wrong, and then he started to have fluid build up in his body. The vet said it was normal, and if I wanted, I could bring him back in the morning. Well, I ended up taking him to another emergency vet at 3 a.m. The last 10 days have been such a roller coaster, and after the emergency vet last night told me that this was serious and I needed a specialist, I drove him to New Jersey today. Miles developed systemic inflammatory response syndrome. It's been so hard loving my dog during this life or death situation that's just been ongoing, and knowing that I gave him the corn cob. Now he's in the care of specialists, and they're trying to prevent organ failure. Over 3 days, he's getting a bunch of blood stuff done, albumin. The doctors are trying to get him back into a state of homeostasis, like constantly turning knobs to get his body chemistry right. The doctor said it's a complicated case, but I keep working on that door because I really want Miles to come home and come through it. This weekend's going to be hard, but he has so much life to live, and I want to live it with him.